Why would you think that that made it okay for you, without any advance notice, to bring this matter before the jury? That's basic law. It's been basic law in this country.
Blake Lively isn't just losing a lawsuit, she's watching her entire legal defense implode. A new judge just resurrected damning evidence she buried for months, including secret recordings where she orders a rival's career blackballed. No fingerprints. And it gets worse. The judge who tried to protect her? He's been benched for good after hidden ties to her Hollywood network exploded into a scandal. If you think celebrity feuds can't end in federal investigations, you haven't seen this. Before we dive into the bombshell audio, hit subscribe. This story evolves daily, and you won't want to miss what drops next. The dirty move that backfired. Justin Baldoni's lawsuit against Blake Lively wasn't just about money. It accused her of industrial sabotage. Their mental health project, Unspoken, was greenlit by Apple TV Plus until Lively's team allegedly leaked scripts to rival studio Bluefinch. Emails show her inner circle plotting to frame Justin as a burnout and let his own brand bury him. But Baldoni's team had digital receipts. Metadata proved a Bluefinch executive accessed confidential files just hours after Lively's assistant downloaded them. The smoking gun? A folder titled Greenlight Kill, found in Lively's iCloud backups, detailing a plan to slow-roll approvals until Baldoni's reputation collapsed. Judge Lyman's shady protection racket. Enter Judge Louis J. Lyman. In a shock ruling, he threw out Baldoni's sabotage claims, calling them legally insufficient. But legal analysts immediately smelled a rat. The dismissal felt prescripted, no deep analysis, just vague jargon about jurisdictional limits. Then, internet sleuths uncovered Lyman's secret. His brother was financially tied to Orion Talent Group, a powerhouse agency that negotiated deals for Lively. Orion's records showed payments to Lyman's brother through back-end points on her projects. Lyman never disclosed this, violating judicial ethics. Baldoni's appeal accused him of procedural corruption, and the appellate court agreed, torching his ruling as legally insufficient and hinting at extrajudicial influences. The new judge drops the hammer. Chief Judge Deborah and Livingston didn't just reassign the case, she brought in a legal wrecking ball. Judge Teresa Miguel, a former prosecutor with 21 celebrity indictments under her belt, reinstated all of Baldoni's claims in 48 hours. Her first order: Lively's team had 14 days to surrender suppressed evidence, including 3 email chains about Project Optics, a crisis plan to neutralize podcast critics, Slack logs showing PR teams coordinating smear campaigns, audio recordings Lyman previously buried as hearsay. Miguel's message was brutal. This isn't a press tour. Cite a legal objection or we move forward. The leaked audio that changes everything. The reinstated evidence isn't just damaging, it's a detonation that cracks open Hollywood's culture of quiet coercion. Audio file A4C begins with the rustle of papers and a chillingly casual tone. Lively's voice, stripped of its red carpet charm, directs an unnamed advisor. He doesn't get to reframe my brand. Make sure he's blackballed quietly, no fingerprints. Let it die on the trades first, then notify Netflix. Forensic analysts noted 3 critical details. A time-stamped dog bark in the background matching Lively's rescue pup, Betty, placing her at her Tribeca penthouse. The advisor's response: we'll need third-party buffers. Maybe a foreign distributor? Revealing premeditation. A 7-second gap where Lively's mic muted, later proven to conceal the phrase, burn his bridges with participant media. But audio file B9E is where the gloves come off. Recorded during a 3 a.m. Uber ride, Lively threatens Netflix VP Jared Castellan. It's not that he's greenlit, it's that I'm being erased. You kill this project, or I'm walking from everything else. And you know what I take with me. The what refers to her $30 million lifestyle brand, Preserve, which Netflix had just optioned, a leverage play confirmed by contract exhibits. The media machine unmasked, Exhibit P33. The coordinated media erosion Proton Mail thread reads like a Hollywood thriller. Phase 1. See Doubt. Pay $12,000 to freelancers at BuzzFeed and The Ringer for opinion pieces questioning Baldoni's authenticity. Phase 2. Drown the signal. Flood Twitter/X with mail fragility. Takes using burner accounts tied to Lively's digital strategist, Ivy Kalman. Phase 3. Silence the whispers. Hire reputation cleaners to de-index Baldoni-positive Reddit threads. 2 journalists vanished after the leak. Maya Rehnquist, BuzzFeed deleted all socials hours after Exhibit P33 surfaced. Her LinkedIn now lists freelance gardening writer. Dev Patel, The Ringer announced a spiritual sabbatical in Bali, but flight records show no departure. The digital paper trail. Miguel's forensic team uncovered even darker layers. The burner farm, 47 Instagram/TikTok accounts, at TruthWarrior92, at Justin's Justice, etc., traced to a single IP in Commons office. Each posted identical memes mocking Baldoni's mental health advocacy within minutes of Apple TV Plus, pulling unspoken. The Google Grave. Deleted search logs showing Lively's team Googled how to destroy a producer's credibility 83 times pre-leak. Whistleblower X, the insider who flipped. The mystery source who leaked the audio? Codenamed Phoenix in court docs, this former Emerald Narrative staffer wore a wire for 6 weeks after witnessing Lively's PR team bribing a therapist to call Baldoni emotionally volatile in a Daily Mail hit piece. The creation of fake emails showing Baldoni stealing unspoken concepts, later debunked by metadata showing creation dates post-lawsuit. Phoenix's identity remains sealed, but clues point to a fired production coordinator who Lively allegedly called expandable in audio file C7R. The Netflix domino effect. Within hours of Audio B9 Yes release, Netflix suspended all dealings with Lively's preserved brand. Disney Plus quietly shelved her upcoming period drama The Ravens. AT&T voided her $4 million per year ambassadorship, citing reputational contagion. But the real shock, streaming analytics exposed. Lively's projects suffered 42% subscriber drop-offs after the audio leaked, proof her bankability was crumbling in real time. The global fallout. From Paris to Tokyo, headlines shifted from gossip to outrage. France's Le Monde, L'hypocrisie toxique de Hollywood, Hollywood's toxic hypocrisy. Japan's NHK documentary, The Blacklist Tapes, featuring Baldoni's tearful interview. UN Human Rights Council opened inquiry into celebrity-enabled mobbing. TikTok's hashtag AudioA4C challenge went viral with 2.1M videos recreating Lively's No Fingerprints line in 100+ languages. The legal endgame. Miguel's next moves could end careers. Rule 404(b). Prior bad acts motion. Prosecutors seek to admit Lively's 2018 settlement with a Gossip Girl writer who accused her of narrative theft. Proof of a pattern. The Orion Black Book. Subpoenas for Orion Talent's client logs to prove Lively requested problem solvers for 3 past rivals. The iCloud time bomb. Baldoni's forensic team is rebuilding 18,000 deleted files, including a video diary where Lively admits, "I weaponize kindness." Conclusion. The aftershocks. This audio didn't just expose Blake Lively, it exposed an ecosystem. Talent agents now demand ethics writers in contracts. Netflix created a coercion hotline for whistleblowers. And Baldoni? He's relaunching Unspoken as a non-profit initiative, telling reporters, the system tried to bury this story. You made sure it lived. Was justice served? Sound off below. If you stood with the truth, smash like and subscribe. Real stories beat scripted silences every time. The legal team meltdown, ethical defections, and document leaks. The collapse began quietly, but catastrophically. On June 3, 2025, junior attorneys Allison Brantley and Marcus Noorani filed formal resignations with the Southern District Clerk's Office. Their exit memos cited irreconcilable ethical conflicts regarding evidentiary transparency, legalese for their refusal to withhold metadata logs, and Slack communications ordered destroyed under Lively's Project Optics protocol. Internal calendars revealed both had raised red flags weeks earlier during a closed-door meeting at Lively's production bungalow. Brantley's handwritten notes, later leaked to Deadline Legal, included the phrase, "Can't ethically scrub iCloud backups," when opposing counsel subpoenaed them. Their departure wasn't just staffing turnover, it signaled institutional decay. Within hours, crisis manager Morgan Vass circulated an internal memo labeling the resignations regrettable but necessary attrition. Yet Vass's attempt to control the narrative backfired when Brantley's LinkedIn update, excited for a career prioritizing judicial integrity, went viral among legal circles. The timing proved devastating. Nurani resigned hours before Judge Miguel's deadline to surrender the disputed Slack exports. With no junior counsel to execute last-minute redactions, Lively's team missed the filing window, triggering automatic evidentiary sanctions. Witness tampering, the coerced, project manager, and unlawful contacts. The smoking gun emerged in Affidavit 47A, filed June 6 by investigator Trevor Mensah. His sworn testimony detailed how Elena Rostova, a former production manager on Lively's shelved mental health series Unspoken, received an unsolicited visit from Lively's associate producer, Derek Vance, on April 21st. Rostova had been preparing testimony about Baldoni's creative contributions to the project, which contradicted Lively's sabotage claims. Per the affidavit, Vance arrived unannounced at Rostova's Brooklyn apartment bearing a $12,000 consulting fee check from Emerald Narrative LLC, Lively's production entity. He suggested she simplify her statement to avoid protracted legal warfare, implying Baldoni's career was already unsalvageable. When Rostova refused, Vance referenced her undocumented immigrant mother's pending green card application, a detail only accessible through Lively's security team. Rostova secretly recorded the encounter. In the audio, Vance's voice tightens. Justin's finished either way. Why burn bridges with Blake? She rebuilds them for loyal friends. The recording captured Rostova's shaky response. This feels like a threat. Forensic analysis confirmed no edits or manipulation. Mensah's investigation further revealed Vance contacted 2 additional witnesses. Gabriel Chun, former sound engineer, received texts urging him to clarify earlier emails about Baldoni's on-set behavior. Priya Kapoor, ex-Emerald Narrative CFO, was offered premium Coachella tickets days before her deposition. Judge Miguel's June 7th emergency order placed all 3 witnesses under federal whistleblower protection and scheduled closed-door hearings to review Vance's conduct. Project Optics Unmasked Social Media Suppression Tactics. The redacted exhibit EX67C, accidentally attached to a routine motion by Lively's counsel, exposed the blueprint for digital reputation warfare. Dated May 26, 2025, the 23-page Project Optics memo outlined a 4-phase strategy. Phase 1. Neutralize grassroots narratives. Allocate $450,000 to influence micro-influencers, 5K, 100K followers, through gifted products and exclusive access. Target key voices, legal TikTok analysts, at Gavelwatch, at Scales of Justice, entertainment commentators, at The Takedown TV, and mental health advocates. Directive. Leverage Preserve Haircare PR team to offer VIP experiences in exchange for pro-Blake sentiment. Phase 2. Algorithmic drowning. Partner with reputation hygiene firm CleanSlice LLC to de-index 87 Baldoni-positive articles and Reddit threads. Flood Twitter/X with semantically varied hashtags. Hashtag Blake Lively Truth. Approved. Hashtag Stand with Survivors. Approved. Hashtag Baldoni Lies. Redacted by legal. Budget. $1.2 million for bot farms generating organic positivity. 18K tweets/hour during key hearings. Phase 3. Platform infiltration. Task digital strategist Ivy Kalman with recruiting moderators from r/DoMo and r/entertainment to steer conversations toward Baldoni's unreliability. Infiltrate Baldoni fan Discord servers using burner accounts like Justice4Justin_real to post extremist views and fragment communities. Phase 4. Counter-narrative creation. Plant bylined articles with freelance journalists linking Baldoni to toxic positivity and performative activism. Draft placeholder pieces. Justin Baldoni's feminist facade. The men who monetize empathy. Pre-assigned to BuzzFeed freelancer Dev Patel. Metadata trace the document's creation to Commons Office IP address. When investigators subpoenaed CleanSlice invoices, they discovered $287,000 routed through a Belize shell company, a potential campaign finance violation. Hashtag wars. Hashtag Project Optics goes viral. The leak ignited digital wildfires. Within 4 hours of EX67CS accidental upload, Reddit user use/court jester exposed cross-reference Commons IP with 47 anti-Baldoni TikTok accounts. Their June 4th post, Ivy Commons digital fingerprints on the Blake Lively scandal, gained 41K upvotes. Twitter sleuth at LegalEagle212 overlayered timestamps showing coordinated attacks. Asterisk, Every Baldoni allegation trend was preceded by a 15-minute preserve haircare ad blitz. Coincidence? Asterisk. TikTok creator @LawNerd reconstructed Common's alleged bot network using follower patterns. Her video, How Celebrities Manipulate Your Feed, hit 7M views overnight. Cowman became the campaign's fall girl. Her Instagram was flooded with dragon emojis, referencing Lively's alleged dragons comment about allies. Death threats forced her to deactivate accounts on June 8, yet digital footprints remained. Archived Pinterest boards showed Cowman saving crisis management infographics days before the scandal. A since-deleted Venmo transaction to @CleanSlice Services for $5,000, optics, matched the memo's Phase 2 budget. Domino effect, brand abandonment, and financial fallout. The reputational contagion spread beyond Hollywood. Netflix suspended development on Lively's preserve-branded docuseries Authentic despite $18 million pre-production investment. L'Oreal terminated her $4.2 million per year ambassadorship citing values misalignment. AT&T voided 5G partnership worth $9.7 million annually after #BoycottBlake tweets caused 78K service cancellations. Financial documents revealed Emerald Narrative's valuation plummeted from $140 million to $67 million. Investors fled after Baldoni's legal team subpoenaed the company's QuickBooks logs, revealing $2.8 million labeled Project Optics Consulting. The human cost, whistleblowers, and shattered careers. Behind the legal jargon were decimated lives. Elena Rostova entered witness protection after her mother's green card paperwork mysteriously vanished from USCIS databases. Gabriel Chun was blacklisted from IETSC union gigs following rumors he leaked set secrets. Ivy Cowman checked into a Montana wellness retreat, her PR career effectively over. Most tragically, Allison Brantley, the idealistic junior attorney, abandoned corporate law entirely. Her August 2025 Instagram post showed her teaching constitutional law to underserved teens in Detroit. Real justice isn't found in redacted exhibits. Legical legacies: How Project Optics Changed Hollywood. The scandal birthed tangible reforms. The Optics Clause. SAG-FTRA now mandates disclosure of social media manipulation in performer contracts. Digital forensics teams. Major studios hired cybersecurity firms to audit internal communications. Ethics hotlines. WME and CAA launched anonymous tip lines for PR misconduct. As whistleblower Trevor Mencha told The Hollywood Reporter, this wasn't about one actress or one film. It exposed how easily truth becomes collateral damage in reputation wars. The digital battlefield may have gone quiet, but its craters forever scar the industry's landscape. Lyman's unraveling. The Second Circuit's ruling didn't just reverse Judge Lyman's dismissal, it ended his career. Within 72 hours of the appellate court's scathing opinion, the Judicial Conduct Review Board, JCRB, launched a criminal probe into Lyman's undisclosed financial bias. Orion Talent Group's tax filings revealed $287,000 in consulting fees paid to Lyman's brother, Charles, via offshore accounts in the Cayman Islands. Court transcripts showed Lyman had presided over 11 cases involving Orion clients since 2022 without recusal, a federal felony. Lyman's downfall accelerated when whistleblower clerks leaked his case notes. Scribbled on a post-it during Baldoni's dismissal hearing, Emerald Narrative equals Blake's golden goose. Protect. The note was timestamped February 18, 2025, proving premeditated bias. By June 15th, the JCRB had seized Lyman's judicial email account, uncovering 37 deleted messages to Orion CEO about case outcomes. A Venmo transaction for $15,000 labeled horse betting sent to Charles Lyman during the Baldoni trial. On June 30th, Lyman resigned in disgrace. But the damage followed him. The New York State Bar Association permanently disbarred him. His $2.9 million Hamptons estate went into foreclosure after legal bills bankrupted him. His wife filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable breaches of ethics. Blake Lively's ghost town, the hollowing of Hollywood royalty. As Lyman's world burned, Lively's empire crumbled. Insiders described her inner circle as a ghost town. Netflix CEO Ted Sarandos personally terminated all development deals after audio file B90 leaked, costing her $48 million in future projects. Longtime agent Jill Smaller, WME, dropped her after 15 years, stating, "Our values no longer align." PR guru Mara Buxbaum, architect of Lively's Girl Next Door image, quit via text, "I can't spin this." Her isolation became physical. Security footage showed her Greenwich Village townhouse dark for weeks, blinds permanently drawn. Neighbors reported U-Hauls removing artwork and designer furniture, confirmed as collateral for $22 million in legal loans. Paparazzi drones captured her backyard pool empty and cracked, symbolic of her drained fortune. The $300 million domino effect. Brands abandoned ship. Lively's revenue streams evaporated overnight. Brand loss trigger. L'Oreal $4.2 million per year terminated contract after hashtag boycott Blake trends caused 18% sales drop. AT&T $9.7 million per year voided 5G partnership, replaced her with Zendaya. Gucci $6 million per year pulled Blake's capsule collection days before launch. Preserve brand $140 million valuation loss. Investors fled after forensic audits revealed $2.8 million project optics spend. Most devastatingly, Amazon Studios scrapped her passion project, The Ravens, despite $18 million in pre-production. Leaked emails showed director Reed Morano's fury. "We can't risk this toxicity." The conspiracy charges, how Harvard law sees it. Harvard professor Ella Colby's viral analysis warned Lively now faces multi-layered criminal exposure. Federal conspiracy. 18 U.S. Code Section 371. Requires proof Lively coordinated with Orion, Judge Lyman, or witnesses to obstruct justice. Key evidence. Charles Lyman's Venmo log showing $15,000 case assist payments during Baldoni's dismissal. Wire fraud. 18 U.S. Code Section 1343. For using encrypted apps, Proton Mail, Signal, to execute Project Optics media bribes. Key evidence. $287,000 transferred to BuzzFeed/The Ringer freelancers via Bitcoin. Witness tampering. 18 U.S. Code Section 1512. Derek Vance's green card threat to Elena Rostova carries a 20-year maximum. Key evidence. Rostova's secret recording and Vance's fingerprint on the $12,000 consulting fee envelope. Colby stressed. Intent is proven through digital footprints, the timestamps, the money trails, the deleted files. The iCloud time bomb. What deleted files may reveal. Baldoni's forensic team is racing to reconstruct 18,000 deleted iCloud files before Miguel's July 12th hearing. 3 fragments already recovered spell doom. Video Diary 9A, November 2024. Lively in silk robe, drinking wine. Justin thinks mental health is his lane? I'll run him over. Quietly, off-camera voice. The green light kill folder worked? Lively smirking. Like a charm. Audio file X77, January 2025. A 3 a.m. call with Netflix's Jared Castellan. Castellan, Apple TV Plus just pulled Unspoken. Happy, Lively. Phase 1 done. Now leak those burnout rumors to Dumois. Nuke protocol checklist. A PDF listing. Step 4. Activate Ivy's TikTok burners. Step 7. Discredit Baldoni therapists. Metadata placed its creation on Lively's iPad an hour after Baldoni filed suit. The human wreckage. Lives destroyed by the scandal. Behind the legal carnage lie shattered lives. Ivy Kalman, digital strategist found unconscious from an overdose in a Montana cabin after hashtag Project Optics doxing. Survived, but left with permanent speech impairment. Derek Vance, associate producer indicted on witness tampering. Sold his Tesla to pay legal fees. Now drives Uber. Charles Lyman fled to Belize but was extradited, pleading guilty to tax evasion in exchange for testimony against Blake. Most tragic, Jean Hart, Lively's vanished assistant. Greek police found her passport washed ashore on Mykonos. Officially missing, but locals whisper about a $500,000 life insurance payout to an unnamed beneficiary. Hollywood's reckoning. The new rules. The fallout birthed industry-wide reforms. Lyman laws. Judges must now disclose family financial ties within 2 degrees of separation. Project Optics clauses. Studios add morality riders voiding contracts for evidence tampering. Whistleblower networks. SAG-AFTRA launched TruthGuard, offering legal/financial shelter to industry whistleblowers. As Baldoni told Variety while relaunching Unspoken as a non-profit, "This wasn't about me. It was about exposing the machine that silences truth." Epilogue: the final isolation. Today, Blake lively exists in purgatory. Spotted buying $7.99 drugstore makeup, a far cry from her L'Oreal campaigns. Her Instagram engagement dropped 92%. Last post shows blurred trees captioned "Quiet." Ryan Reynolds' production company quietly removed her as co-owner. With Miguel's trial looming, the ultimate punishment may not be prison, but irrelevance. As one former friend confessed, Hollywood forgives affairs, addictions, even crimes, but it never forgives failure. Who won this war, justice or the system? Speak your truth below. If this deep dive exposed secrets you need to know, like and subscribe. Real power lies with those who pay attention.